Hi, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. We're back in the TV studio to bring you an update on all the latest breaking royal news that matters to you that's coming out of London following the sad demise of our wonderful monarch, Queen Elizabeth II. I know lots of you have been sharing lovely messages and of course comments in the comments section when we placed our personal tribute up, so thank you for that. It was very emotional actually to record that because, you know, as I say, I love Queen Elizabeth. She was a wonderful monarch. I thought she was a great leader and really paved the way for so many things. I don't think we'll realise exactly just what she did, of course, until history becomes real history. And it's interesting because I was saying on a TV show recently that when you think about it, we're all living through history right now. This is history that people will look at in 100 years' time and say, where were you? You know, is that what they really did? Oh, is that what happened? Fascinating to think and sad to think that many of us sadly won't be around to look back at this particular history. Now, of course, when you think about it, there are big problems, particularly for Prince Charles, who's now become King Charles III. His reign is going to be a difficult one in many respects because he has to step forward for a monarch who's so well loved over 70 years. It's going to be very hard here for the British people to reacclimatise themselves to a brand new reign. I mean, it's interesting for us, but also very strange indeed. According to a very good source, though, there is one person that Prince Charles, or should I say King Charles, I must get used to that, has totally reached out to. And that is, of course, his eldest son, Prince William. You've seen that over the last few years, that they've become, you know, a firmer bond, a unit, particularly Camilla, Charles, Catherine and William. And he's going to be relying, of course, on Prince William, the Prince of Wales now, more than ever before. A very good source told me that William wants to take as much responsibility away from his father, King Charles, simply because of his age. You know, he wants him to be around for a long time. But this, of course, is someone who's desperately wanted to, you know, take on the mantle at some point. He wants to be a good king. But of course, the situation is this: nobody can stop the advance of time. And as Prince William knows, you can't do everything when you get to a certain age. Even he recently jokingly pointed out he's now reached the ripe old age of 40. But moving forward, the idea will be that the monarchy itself will become sort of kind of split into two courts, that of King Charles and that of King William in waiting. And that's something, according to a very good source, King Charles is more than happy to let happen. As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.